And so it begins, guys. Well, technically it began like, a week ago, but the move that's happening right now, it's very, very bullish. And if you remember from today, from the Bitcoin Daily, we said if this thing breaks towards upside, we're gonna be stupidly bullish. And why is that? Because when bearish patterns break bullishly, we become stupidly bullish. What's happening right now, I'm gonna show you in the small time frames, we are breaking bullishly. So Bitcoin is up 4.3% right now up. Altcoins are ripping through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% up towards upside. Some altcoins 10% up. Everything looks good and dandy. People on Twitter are calling bears crazy. So life is good. Bitcoin's pumping. What's next? What can we expect next? And why is this move right now so special? So yes, I'm saying, and so it begins. It technically began a week ago, but so it begins. So let's go into small time frames over here and see what's actually happening. So you see up here, this was actually supposed to break a little bit towards downside over here. This pattern up here was supposed to break a downside. We were supposed to have a pullback, but there are no pullbacks. Bear cannot get a chance to buy in. Every time they think, oh, I'm gonna buy it. As soon as it just drops a little bit down, I'm gonna buy. So all the bears, they don't care about 25k anymore. They know they're not getting to buy 25k or even 26k. But no, they are very greedy. Bears did not buy a 15, a 20, a 22, a 25. They are very, very greedy people. Bears are very, very greedy people. So they're expecting just a slight little pullback over here, just a little bit pullback, so they can say they bought the pullback. They don't want to be the guy that FOMO'd in, so they want to buy the pullback. But there are no pullbacks, and that's exactly what the whole point of this move is, to have no pullbacks. So you have to FOMO in. People have to FOMO in because this is the last move towards upside. But once this move comes towards then, since everybody FOMO'd in, it needs to go down because these people that FOMO'd in, they need to lose money. Somebody needs to lose money for other people to make money. So no pullbacks, guys, no pullbacks, literally no pullbacks over here. We just kind of went sideways up here and pumped towards upside. Can this come right back down again? Well, technically it can, but what we are seeing on charts right now, it is very, very much bullish. Let's pop some moving averages up here. Let's go a little bit down on the small time frames. What you're gonna see here, this over here was just tight consolidation over here, and right now you can see up here that it was tight consolidation, and this consolidation after this big impulsive move towards upside, oftentimes in any kind of scenario would have fallen down here a little bit, at least a little bit down here to some kind of levels over here, get some kind of support and then bounce towards upside, maybe even down here and towards upside. Even in the video we said this is very standard stuff. Stuff gets overbought, it consolidates a little bit and then it pulls back down a little bit before it continues, right? There are no pullbacks. There are literally no pullbacks, guys. It just went sideways over here, pumped above the trend line and continued towards upside. You can see up here, there is also no pullback up here. It pulls back a little bit, right back up again, and just right now, I think this is going to continue towards upside. How much towards upside? That's the big question. We're not going to talk too much about that. What I'm trying to explain to you right now is that what's happening right now, it's very, very important because this is showing right over here. This is showing the bullishness in the chart. We are so bullish, it's stupid. That's how bullish we are. And I know that people, still believe that, 10k is coming and it might come eventually, but it's not gonna be today, guys. It's not gonna be today. This over here is stupidly bullish move for Bitcoin and the dominance on the dominant chart, because everybody's waiting when altcoins are gonna pump, guys. When are altcoins gonna pump? Well, these things just keeps on going. So yes, there are altcoins right now that are outperforming Bitcoin, but most altcoins are not outperforming Bitcoin just yet. Bitcoin is still pumping towards upside, and we look at a weekly time frame up here, we still got a little bit while left to go, at least by our analysis, give or take, to hit this 200 moving average on the weekly time frame for some kind of top on the dominance of Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin right now is going into this parabolic move towards upside, almost parabolic move towards upside. And the big question is, when is this gonna stop? Because this dominance, is it just gonna break through everything? We don't know. But what we do know is that there is a lot of ETFs from the traditional finance trying to get into the market. And is Bitcoin this time gonna go stupidly high? That depends to be seen. Altcoin season is definitely gonna come, but just because there is no altcoin season does not mean that altcoins are not pumping. Everything is pumping. Literally everything on my chart is pumping right now. 4, 5, 6%. There is even stuff that's 40% up right now, like Bitcoin Cash, for whatever reason. It's up 40%, but there are stuff that is very, very bullish, and it's going up very, very nicely. So just because Bitcoin is winning above everything on the dominance does not mean that everything is not going up. Everything is going up, but you know, altcoins is just mean that altcoins are going up more than Bitcoin. It will come eventually once the Bitcoin tops up here. Not up here, it's, you know, we are still thinking it's going to come to, you know, some kind of 46k up here. If you don't know why, check out the previous videos, live streams. If you don't know why that's the case. So we are looking for this move towards upside up here still, and this is very, very bullish. Now, there are bears out there, guys. There are bears, they're in the caves, you know, they are sending messages to each other with you know, Morse code and stuff like that, and they're saying, hey man, there is a bearish RSI divergence on the chart. This is gonna dump. Bearish RSI divergence. Guys, yes, there is divergence. There is huge divergence up here on the chart. You see up here that this stop over here, right over here, this stop over here is lower than this stop right now. While at the same time, this stop up here is lower than this stop over here. So we have this what's called bearish divergence. Now, what most people do not understand, and we do understand because we are a technical analysis channel, we need to understand this stuff, how the stuff works, how the technical analysis work. Else, what are we even doing here, right? This is not confirmed RSI. There is no such thing as confirmed RSI or not leggy RSI divergence, right? So divergence is only confirmed when it's played out. And there is a good reason for that, and there is a good reason for using RSI divergences, but it's not the reason what most people think. Most people just see some stuff like this over here on the chart and automatically think, you know, this needs to drop towards the downside. It does not work like that, guys. It does not work like that. What's happening right now over here is you are creating this move up here. Yes, there is divergence right now, but the next candle it will be something like this over here. And then guys, there is no divergence. This is going to be something like this over here. There is no divergence. So divergence is not yet in, it's not confirmed. And by the time it's confirmed, it's already played out. So you cannot actually bet on that divergence. But what we're trying to say right now is that this divergence is unconfirmed divergence. And since we are so stupidly bullish right now, once this continues towards upside, divergences will be eliminated and there will be no divergence. And that's my, you know, prediction for the next, I don't know, couple of, you know, days or a week or stuff like that. So there will be a bigger move if we continue pumping towards upside. Right now we are at all-time high, not all-time high on the, not all-time high or, you know, 69k, but, you know, local all-time high over here. Everything is looking good, everything is looking dandy, and the most bullish thing right now is this move up here. The fact that there is no pullbacks up here, this is getting me stupidly bullish. I cannot explain to you how bullish I am, because I'm hoping I am correctly bullish, because when you have a bearish pattern, when you have a bearish pattern over here and stuff like this going towards the upside, this is oftentimes supposed to go towards the downside, also because, you know, we had some kind of overextension and stuff like that, right? And there are other reasons for why this should have gone down. When you have something like this and you suppose that, you know, bears should be able to push it down a little bit and they fail to push it down, bears fail to push the price down, you gotta be bullish. When bearish patterns break bullishly, you gotta be super bullish. At the same time, when bullish patterns break bearishly, you gotta be super bearish. But this is a good indication that right now we are having this continuation of the move towards the upside. There is also on the daily time frame, we have this, you know, very majestic line up here somewhere, give or take. It goes something like this up here, over here, some kind of top up here, give or take. A resistance line. You can see up here we're coming to that line. Of course, people are joining this line and they are finding any kind of resistance. Oh, we're gonna you know, get rejected from this resistance. Oh, we're gonna get it rejected from this resistance. Oh, there is some kind of, you know, line up here. We're gonna get rejected from that. Yes, there is always resistance. Look at the charts, guys. Look at the chart. Of course, there is gonna be a huge amount of resistance level all over the place over here, guys. Of course, this is just very normal stuff. There will be huge amount of resistance levels all over the place. But to say that we are never gonna break the resistance level is stupid. The resistance levels are there to be broken. Support levels are also there to be broken. Breaking resistance levels you know, makes you more bullish than you were before, increases the bullishness. Breaking support level increases the bearishness. But right now we are breaking you know, resistance levels. We need to be bullish. We need, especially since we are in a, you know, long-term uptrend up here, still towards upside. Long-term uptrend still bullish. We just bounced from the bottom. We had the mega FUD happening with Binance and Coinbase, and Binance Coinbase did not drop us down. This was like an atomic bomb in crypto space, sex-suing Binance and Coinbase, and we did not dump, guys. We did not dump. Imagine that. The most bullish stuff, this is the Binance sex lawsuit, this is the Coinbase lawsuit, this is the pullback over here down to the bottoms up here, and we just climbed up above that and just ripping through towards upside. The biggest atomic bomb in the space right now that could have ever happened, and we did not drop down. Do you know how bullish we are? And if you look at you know, crypto Twitter, you'll see like every single day new ETFs from the traditional finance coming. International Money Fund is coming out saying that, you know, if you do not own crypto, if countries do not are, you know, open to crypto, they're not gonna make it. If you're banning crypto, you're not gonna make it. There is a post on Twitter right now. International Money Fund says if you are not into crypto, if your country is not into crypto, you're gonna be left behind. You're gonna be poor. Do you understand how bullish, extremely bullish we are? Guys, we got 3 months. July, August, September. 3 months is this is gonna be pumping towards upside. How fast, I do not know. Maybe it just goes a little bit up here and then everybody's gonna be like, oh man, we got some kind of fall, it's gonna drop down and goes up here again, right? Because this part over here has right now been taking 6 months, and we are just at, you know, at 30k. From 15k to we are at 30k. Only 100% in 6 months. That's a very, very long time. Most people cannot, you know, fathom how slow this is going towards upside, and everybody's still bullish, but we are still going towards upside. Doesn't matter, you know, what kind of FUD we get. We're still going towards upside. Majorly, you know, major trend is still bullish. The move is still towards upside up here. The move is still towards upside, and you know, it's going up to 46k, but it is the last move, unfortunately, guys. It is the last move before, you know, after these 3 months, it is the last move, and then you're gonna go into 1 year of a bear market again, where the stuff will just be dropping down. And the reason is last move is because there are no pullbacks. It just goes straight up. People are FOMOing in, and once everybody's FOMOing in, like, who's gonna buy left? It's either, you know, getting in the mainstream or having a pullback. And pullback after, you know, everybody is bought in, you know, that's the most rational explanation of what's about to happen, right? So we have a lot of people in crypto right now that have not bought the pumps, unfortunately. They failed to buy this pump up here, and then they were saying, this is gonna pull back, and it's pulled back, but you know, they were like talking about, yeah, it's gonna go down to 10k. Then we had this pump up here, they failed to buy that one, right? I'm gonna FOMO in a little bit here and then start going towards downside a little bit. No, I'm gonna hodl. Then you get a Binance and Coinbase FUD over here at the bottom, and then they, you know, FOMO sell, panic sell, fear sell down here, and then expose towards the upside again. So, and they failed to buy again. So right now up here above 30k, everybody's buying. And that's the story of crypto right now. Everybody's buying above 30k. Why? Because they failed to buy one time, they failed to buy the second time, they are failing to buy third time. So, you know, they have no other option. They gotta FOMO in, they gotta buy in, because they're gonna be left behind. And the thing is that there is not much upside up here right now. On Bitcoin there is not, like, it's maybe 50% upside, at least from what we see, 50% upside toward, you know, right now on Bitcoin. Altcoins, on the other hand, is a whole different ball game, and altcoins is gonna come into some kind of altcoin season towards maybe in a month's time or 2 or something like that. I'm guessing, you know, there will be altcoin season, and the altcoins are gonna do like 2, 3, 4, 5x or something like that, of course. So there is definitely money to be made, but unfortunately, when it comes to Bitcoin, it is late. It is late. This is the late stages of a bull run, right? So if let's say this entire part over here was some kind of bull run, you know, 4-year cycle bull run, this what's happening right now is the late stages of the bull run. So, but you're still here early. Technically, you're still early, because over here this is accumulation phase. This is only the first move towards the upside. Then you have some kind of, you know, consolidation, and then you have the last move up here, right, to 2025, to the, you know, end of the bull market, right, 2025. That said, as you see up here, you know, this is just the start, but you know, in this move, this very move, this last move is like this move over here, right? This move that's happening right now, that's this move on the chart up here. This accumulation, this is the, you know, markup, this is the consolidation or reaccumulation, whatever, and this is the last move. This last move is happening right now on the chart over here, just in small time frames, right? This is the last move. But Needless to say, again, small time frames, that bearish pattern that I just showed you is stupidly bullish. You know, this is stupidly bullish. So we're gonna see if I'm wrong, if this just, you know, goes towards downside over here. I don't think it's gonna happen. It can happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we're just gonna continue pumping. No pullbacks. Get everybody to FOMO in and then, you know, dump at the end of the line. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna see you around, and I hope you enjoyed the new thumbnails. I'm starting using the AI mid-journey, as I've been playing around with it today. So there is definitely gonna be some kind of, you know, AI, you know, thumbnail, and we're gonna see, you know, how that works out. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you around. Hit the like button, check out the links below and stuff like that. Bye bye. Where is the outro?